So as a development professional, we'd like to start with what's actually happening on the ground, not pretending we're in some other situation. We want to first look at the key aspects of what are the needs of the community. We need to begin thinking and working politically. I don't mean in terms of politics, but in terms of the community dynamics, in terms of how people relate to one another, who are the power brokers in the community, what are the challenges. And we should also map what's working and not think that we can create something from scratch. We need to engage something to build on, to develop our credibility, and to work with the grain. That's the key thing. If we work against the grain, we're gonna get splinters. And also we need to plan to make mistakes and adapt. That comes a little bit later, but I think the first thing is to make sure we're working with something that the community's already started and has a plan, and we're going to help them make it better. We're going to provide technical assistance. We're going to build on making mistakes and adapt the program accordingly. And we're going to focus on leading with local initiatives, local leaders, not bringing in so much outside resources, but build on the resources that the community has. So first, I think foremost, employees need to be part of the vision, and the leadership's responsibility is to help inspire that vision, broaden the vision to include their ideas, their hopes and dreams. So that's a key aspect, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of work and spending a lot of time with staff and employees to ensure that they're involved, they're included. All types of staff are included, and there's a lot of participation, and there's standards. To do that, the staff and the leadership need to work together collectively to identify what are the outcomes and priorities of those outcomes that they hope to achieve. What are the norms or ground rules in order to work together effectively? What are each of their roles and responsibilities? Where are there gaps that they need to be aware of, such that when, if conflicts do arise, they have a process to address conflicts so they can get back on track and work on those outcomes. Here, this again, we're looking at, I think, focusing more and more on supporting locally inspired and locally developed teacher training by regions or sub-regions at the district or provincial level or below. We're going to model this, and we're going to build on teacher leaders, look for champions of teacher training within the local community, and support them, help develop with outside partners, either philanthropists or the ministry itself, ways to motivate and keep them engaged and help them connect with each other and continue building a sort of a pyramid of teacher-trainer leaders that can be sustained long after our program ends. This is how we can hopefully apply our lessons and build on what we've already accomplished so far. I'm a big advocate of having a clear and well-defined business model that can generate enough income from various sources that we're not relying on a single donor. And that especially includes looking for fees, a fee-for-service model, where either the government or local governments have gaps in service delivery and that we can meet that, or we can find communities or families who are willing to pay for that service. So we have a diversity, not just one. And we also look for local philanthropists who either have a personal stake in that community because of family histories and ties, or they have a business interest because they make money and they have responsibility, or they can learn that they have responsibility to support that community. So those are different examples of how to build a diverse income to have a sustainable program.